This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. Design and craft are terms that are commonly used interchangeably, although they differ in meaning. Craft is a technique believed to have evolved many years ago, and it is still in existence. The Oxford Dictionary defines craft as the capability to generate and organize items by the use of intellectual power, force, strength, ingenuity, and inventiveness. However, craft involves cunning, guile, and magic. Differences between craft and design. The difference between design and craft spans back to over several centuries. With the development of French, Italian, and English design academies, the idea of distinguishing between design and craft emerged. The following differences, therefore, can be noticed between the two aspects. The word craft is associated with a noun, whereas design is associated with a verb. Craft is a term commonly used to refer to objects made from non-art materials. The word craft is only used when describing a set of objects, and it often needs clarification and is used interchangeably with the words art and design. Craft can also be defined as a precise and accurate form of creating items and approach to manufacturing. According to 40, the term craft is used to refer to two things at the same time. That is, it is used to describe how different things look. For instance, we always say that I love that design. Combined with the steps involved in achieving the final product of a good, for instance, we often say the tailor is designing my dress. 40 argues that word design is very tricky to determine since the logic of words in the design sector does not comprise words. He continues to elaborate that the explanation can only be established by creating artifacts and acquiring a key framework for analysis. Therefore, his interpretation is based on the standard definition, which defines design as transforming something from its existing state to a preferred state. Craft is an intangible act, and it's not made but applied. Craftwork involves the use of imagination, knowledge, and skills to the characteristics of different items, such as paintings, clothing, furniture, ornaments, and vessels, whereas design includes how things are made, their external appearance, and how they are marketed. The design has the ability to change the culture of a place as people tend to embrace new designs with the changing times. According to 40, design also reflects on the culture of a given place as one is able to deduce the values of a given place through the existing design patterns. Craft work typically involves the use of hand, whereas most of the design processes involve the use of computerized technologies such as 3D software for the production stage to be completed. Crafting is applied to processes such as producing films, writing poetry, and making paints and breads, whereas the design process is creative and involves a lot of analytical processes such as testing, prototyping, model making, product research, and sketching. Crafts practices include ornamenting, covering, performing rituals, decorating, wearing, and furnishing, among many others. All these practices can be carried out by one unit, whereas the design process involves the integration of functions from different specialists due to its complexity. For instance, for a product to be converted into a finished good, it involves the work of an architect, engineer, marketer, and lawyer, and the series may contain several other professionals. Conclusion. Design is a very powerful aspect of the differentiation process since certain elements, such as gender roles, age, and class, are emphasized through it. Design rights, generally industrial design rights, are protected under intellectual property rights, which makes infringement of the rights unlawful. If you want to find more works like this essay on design and craft differences, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of free samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects. No registration required to access it.